Why have Leo's exes never spoken about breaking up with him? What crucial role did his mother play in his career? What life rules helped DiCaprio become the king of memes? And how did Leo almost die 4 times? Hi, I'm Rob, and let's go! Never change your cosmic name. Do you know the story behind Leo's name? When his mother, Irmelin, was pregnant, she and her husband George went to the Uffizi Gallery in Florence, Italy. And right at the moment when they were admiring a painting by Leonardo da Vinci, the unborn little DiCaprio started kicking like crazy from inside Irmelin's belly. Just like this. Well, almost like that. How could that not be considered a universal sign, eh? My dad, being the man that picks up on cosmic messages, said that his name must be Leonardo, DiCaprio told ABC News. Another interesting thing about Leo's name is that it brought him some problems at the beginning of his career. Yep, many casting directors actually didn't like his name. They felt like it was too ethnic and that Leonardo DiCaprio wouldn't get many jobs. That thwarted him from being an actor for a number of years. There was even one agent who suggested he change his name to Lenny Williams. But of course Leo didn't change anything, and that agent was fired. Just imagine how that agent feels right now, losing the client of a lifetime, eh? Never date anyone older than 25.
Now, like a supermodel's vagina, let's all give a warm welcome to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Sorry, that was a rough one, I know, but talking about DiCaprio, you can't skip that Tina Fey joke, right? So, we all know that Leo is a huge modelizer, but nobody knows for sure how many girlfriends he's had. Even Leo himself can't remember each of them, because it's rumored that he has dated more than 20 different models and actresses. Most of them were blondes, the majority of them were Victoria's Secret models, and none of them were older than 25. Leo's got a type, that's for sure.
Well,
you think so?
Yeah.
I told them. Thank you very much.
And your hair is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
So is your lipstick.
Despite his army of supermodels, Leo also dated Blake Lively, who he presented with a Toyota Prius after just 2 months of dating. He was also rumored to be with Naomi Campbell, Rihanna, and even Demi Moore. By the way, when he was spotted with Moore, she was 35, which actually breaks Leo's rule. Or does that mean that they actually never dated? We don't ever know whether these rumors are true or not, but my question is, why do all these ladies remain silent about Leo's after they split up? I mean, come on, it's Hollywood. You can date over 20 women and manage to keep your reputation untarnished. Or can you? Well, there was one lady who publicly commented on what it's like to date Leo, and that was the model Gisele Bündchen. They dated for 5 years and took her a while after they split to break her silence about Leo. No longer numbing myself with smoking, drinking, and too much work, I was becoming more and more aware of things that I'd chosen not to look at, Gisele told Porter magazine. Was I alone in wanting to do some serious soul searching while he stayed the same? In the end, unfortunately, the answer is yes. And that's it? Nobody else has spoken up about what it's like to date Leo? There are several rumors about how it's possible, including one saying that there is a secret NDA each model has to sign. Maybe Leo is a nice guy. Maybe he knows some secret to being a perfect modelizer without messing things up. Victoria's Secret. And he is ready to laugh at himself, which is always helpful.
Once upon a time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long, Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So...
There's also thousands of theories as to why Leo has never gotten married. Here, I love this video of a young journalist saving Leo from endless marriage questions.
Always ask you when are you gonna get married, and it's so annoying. So I came here to save you today. Let's not hide anymore.
I love it. But I actually have an answer for the marriage question. The thing is that Leo's already found his one and only, the perfect woman, which is his mom. And that's why the next rule of Leo's life is love your mummy. My mother is a walking miracle. DiCaprio has said dozens of times in different interviews. Leo's always had a very special connection with his mother. Yes, starting from those crazy kicks inside her belly. If you dive into his relationship with his mom, you'd understand what an important figure she is, not only for him, but for his career too. Irmelin was the person who supported 12-year-old DiCaprio when he wanted to become an actor. Leo hated school, he wanted to start acting instead, so his mom allowed him to skip some of his classes and took him to all kinds of auditions. Which might sound ridiculous to many parents out there. Irmelin noticed how artistic little Leo was. He couldn't stop making different impersonations of their relatives and friends.
These Jack Nicholson
Irmelin truly believed that one day Leonardo DiCaprio would become one of the best actors in the world, and she was absolutely right. She and Leo celebrated even the smallest victories, like for example when Leo saw himself for the first time on a big poster for the Parenthood TV series. He stood looking at it for hours, asking his mother to take pictures of him. Irmelin is Leonardo DiCaprio's biggest fan ever. She has posters from every movie Leo has done.
My mother's office is adorable. It's just adorned with every movie I've ever done. It's actually really cute.
He has taken his mom to almost every award ceremony and premiere he's been connected to. Here she is still taking pics of her boy at the BAFTA award ceremony when DiCaprio won his first Best Actor award. And Leo didn't hesitate to mention his mother in his speech. He said that he wouldn't be standing up here if it wasn't for her.
I didn't grow up in a life of privilege. I grew up in a very rough neighborhood in East Los Angeles, and this woman drove me 3 hours a day to a different school to show me a different opportunity. It's her birthday today. Mom, happy birthday.
Isn't that the best birthday present ever? Become a meme king. What's your favorite Leonardo DiCaprio meme? This man has such an awesome career that there is a meme from almost every movie he's ever done. Seriously, let's open his IMDb list and see if that's true. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Yep, there is the pointing finger meme. The Revenant? Sure. There were also plenty of crazy Oscar memes around that movie. The Wolf of Wall Street? Here you go. The Great Gatsby? Please, this famous meme works even without any captions. Django Unchained? Here we go.
Well, hell, I can't imagine 2 weeks in Boston.
2 weeks in Boston.
By the way, why do most of his memes include him holding a glass? There's just something special about Leo drinking on screen, right? Here in the list comes one of those rare Leo movies that didn't generate any memes. It's J. Edgar. Come on, internet, we should fix that immediately, because since Inception and Shutter Island, every movie of Leo's has brought us hilarious memes, and I can't be wrong in saying that there's hardly any actor in the world who's that productive in enriching the internet since Titanic. I mean, Leo can become a meme just by sitting at the Golden Globes and having Lady Gaga barge past him, or just by looking at a cookie. That's some real skill, folks. Avoid death multiple times. Mr. DiCaprio has been in super dangerous situations that nearly cost him his life at least 4 times. That's why his close friends like the actor Edward Norton, for example, call him Unlucky Leo. Hold on, we'll get to Norton soon. Let's recall all those fateful moments. Number 1, Hungry Jaws. Once Leo was diving off the coast of South Africa and a great white shark jumped into his cage. Leo explained that they left the tops open and that he had a regulator line run into the surface. Then they jumped the water with tuna, a wave came and the tuna sort of flipped up into the air, so a shark jumped up and grabbed the tuna and half of its body landed inside the cage with poor Leo. He said he had a video of that horrible moment with a shark trying to snap at him just an arm's length away from his head, but the internet never saw it. Well, that's a loss. Number 2, no oxygen. Another underwater situation, this time with Leo's good friend Edward Norton. Once they decided to go diving together in the Galapagos, okay? And when they got near to the end of their swimming session, Edward got worried. He couldn't see Leo anywhere. So Edward decided to go and find his body deep in the water. He was coming along and that's when he saw Leo way down in the ocean with his eyes wide open and doing this. Leo's tank was leaking oxygen. The heroic Edward reached him and shared some oxygen with him, and together they managed to go up. Edward Norton literally saved Leonardo DiCaprio's life. What a story, eh? Number 3, bye-bye engine. This horrible story happened in the sky. Yep.
I was on a plane to Russia and the engine exploded.
That's the kind of luck that Leonardo has. He was sitting there gliding along with absolutely no sound and nobody in the plane was saying anything. How surreal that must have been, eh? Plane did an emergency landing at JFK and luckily everything ended up just fine. Unlucky experience number 4 also happened in the air. When Leo skydived and tried to open his chute, but nothing happened. With either of his chutes, it took him almost half a minute to finally open the chute, which saved Leo's life at the very last moment. The weird thing is that Leo's friends call him unlucky, though he actually survived all of these terrifying moments, which to me makes him really super lucky. And do you know what? Leonardo DiCaprio always pays the universe back for his luck. Do your best to save the planet. For me, this is the best thing that really proves Leo DiCaprio is indeed a nice fellow. I mean, he's amongst those superhero celebs who are doing something to save nature, investing tens of millions of dollars in ecology and vegan culture, creating environmental foundations, saving endangered species, meeting world leaders and influencers to discuss climate change issues. There are even fewer celebs who, in their Oscar speeches, instead of talking about themselves, would talk about world problems.
Climate change is real. It is happening right now. It is the most urgent threat facing our entire species.
I mean, the whole planet was worried about DiCaprio not getting an Oscar, and when he finally won one, he only cared about the planet. His Instagram page isn't about luxury travels and cool selfies. It's all about our world being in danger. This man is working his ass off to save us, people. The least we can do is support Leonardo DiCaprio's foundation and hope that he'll remain as awesome as he already is. We simply love you, Leo, for everything you do, and we can definitely learn a lot from you. Hey, wanna know more about Leo's career? Check out another awesome video on our channel. Thanks for watching and take care.